Today, I'm going to talk about how to take your power back in any situations, whether it's in life or business. So, sharing a bit of a story, before I learned about this trick or tip from my mentor, I used to have a lot of shame and guilt around, when I know that I am in a current situation because I didn't do something in the past. So I used to have a lot of shame around it. And it's through this one mindset shift that I learned to really take my power back and see that I did have a conscious choice. And by choosing to view this differently, I am taking my power back. Oops. Yep. So whether it's in doing or not doing anything, we have a choice. It is in our power to, when we see that we do have the power to affect where we are now or where we will be in the future based on our actions today, we can take back our personal power. And, I don't want to take any credit for this because it is that one sentence that one of my human design mentor said that actually shift my perception on this and allow me to, from then on, like for months, it helped me to really step into my power as a business owner, step into my power in terms of whether I take any actions or I don't take any actions. There is so much power in that energy in how I am. And when you think about it, your attitude towards life, which your attitude towards life leads to your behavior, your actions, right? Yeah, so your attitude is actually affects the energy field around it. So when your attitude change in terms of seeing whether you take action or not, your whole energy field changed, and your audience on the other side, your clients, they can feel it as well. Okay, and I hope that you can hear me through the mic. I didn't want to do another IG live where I forgot to on my mic and then no sound was recorded. And yeah, so let's think about it this way. You see, let's say today I decide to earlier this week I decided to go live for the next 5 days. Today is the 4th day. For the next 5 days, there is power in making that decision, right? And then following it through. So there is power in making the decision first and foremost, and then following it through. That is your power as well. And now, of course, we are familiar with the power of taking actions, making next level moves. But now, the tricky part comes when we think about not taking action. And that is truly the life-changing, game-changing mindset shift in business as well as your energy. So when you think about it, I'll use myself as an example. I think it'll be easier to understand if I use my own example. So let's recall last year. So last year I had roughly 8 launches. So there were months where I didn't launch anything, meaning I didn't intentionally sell anything consistently over a period of time. That's my own definition of a launch, selling something for a period of time. So there were weeks or months where I didn't sell anything. I just didn't sell. And there were times where I took, I think, 1 or 2 weeks of social media simply to just take time away from social media instead of, sometimes you can feel very intense right after posting every single day. It can feel really intense. So I decided to step away. So you see, if today we decide that, okay, for the next one month, I'm going to post but not sell, it is our choice. By deciding not to sell, there is power in that. You are taking your power back in terms of okay, I decided not to sell. So not selling, the outcome means, okay, before that, When you are not selling, I'm talking about not selling on Instagram, not having any funnels that are automatically selling for you in the back end as well. Okay, so if you are not selling in any manner, whether active or inactive, um anything behind the scenes, you're not selling at all, you there is power in knowing that by not selling, you won't get any sales. That's a fact, right? Not selling in any manner means not getting sales. So when you start seeing that your decision in not selling means that there won't be any sales, there won't be any new clients, that is, can you see the power in actually seeing that what the actions you take today, the moves that you make today decide the outcome of your life later on? Can you see that? Because the moment you see that, the moment I see that, it changed my life. So now whenever like I decide not to sell, or I decide to take a break from selling, because sometimes continuously stepping out of the comfort zone to do something new can be, I like to say, straining on my nervous system. And sometimes I just like to just take a step back, decompress, take a break, rest, and then come back again. And there is power in that. There is power in deciding not to sell. There's power in deciding not to launch. There is power in deciding not to post at all. This is not to encourage you not to post at all, but to help you see that in any situations in life of business, every decisions you make to do or not to do, there is power in that. And I can't remember exactly the phrase that my mentor used for this. I believe she said there is personal power in deciding not to launch or something along that line. Yeah, so when you start seeing your life in this way, that you have the power to decide whether to do something or not to do something, right? And knowing that that decision of doing or not doing will lead to a certain outcome in your life, there is power in that. And of course, in the spiritual industry, there is also that saying like the affirmation about how like money flows to me even though when I'm not doing anything. So that I believe to be true as well, in terms of like I like to say that prosperity is not just don't look at prosperity and abundance just within like your business itself, because the actions that you make in business actually open up the prosperity portal in all areas of your life as well. But I will leave this conversation to another day, because for that one I would like to link to the Gene Keys. So for today I would like to leave you with this. If in your business you decide not to launch, not to sell, when you don't have any funnels, because if you have funnels, it is selling for you in the back end, so that is not counted. But that because you made the decision to create a funnel, set up the back end to run automatically for having people sign up for your freebie, and then having a series of emails to sell to them, that is selling for you in the background. So the power in that is that because you made the decision to create a funnel to sell, to warm up your clients and then sell to them, that the power in that decision will lead to warming up your clients or getting sales. And then by selling on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, we are warming up and engendering trust from the people on these social media platforms. And if you want to get if you want to get sales through these platforms, we have to sell. So there is power in you are taking your power back when you know that you are not, by not selling on social media, you are not getting any sales or leads through your social media channel. So I want to draw that differentiation in there, because We can get sales when we are not selling on social media if we have something set up in the back end. And that is the direction I'm moving towards as well, setting up things automatically so that, leveraging the systems that we have, a few days ago on the live, I was talking about Gene Key 60 energy of like leveraging the system and structures in the here and now for our own good, adapt to them, leveraging them so that they help us reach our goal. Now that we have entered a new human design Gene Keys year, we have entered the new Lunar New Year. Yep. So yeah, I'll leave you with this. To summarize, there is personal, I'm just going to quote my mentor straight here, there is personal power in making a decision to do or not to do. Your decision in every moment, your attitude, behavior, mindset in every moment gives you the power. Your decision, knowing that you make the decision gives you the power back. Yeah, I guess that's the summary. All right, I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you for tomorrow's live. So don't forget to like this video if this expanded your mindset, changed your mindset, and remember to follow me, Jane Ong, your business alignment guide, for more empowering business perspectives and practical implementations of Gene Keys. See you around.